Wales. Easily one of the most beautiful countries in the whole world. It's filled with beautiful scenery like this. It has a rich history and its own language, Cymru and Byth. And lots of sheep. We travelled 4.5 hours from our home in Berkshire to experience more of this beautiful place. We had a gorgeous journey down, but as we hit Wales, it did get a little bit wet, so the first night was a bit of a write-off. The next morning, the weather looked much kinder, so we headed out for a drive to see what we could see. We headed north up the coast to a place called Ynyslas. Ynyslas is a nature reserve filled with sand dunes and a gorgeous sandy beach. I think it's safe to say our girls had an amazing time. If you've never seen them before, the Labrador is our beautiful girl, Brody, and the Beagle on the right is Phoebe. As you make your way around the area, there's this really handy little boardwalk which makes it nice and easy to get around and admire these beautiful views.
After a nice stroll, we headed back to the car to make our way to Devil's Bridge. This is why we keep coming back to Wales. Just look at this. There's a lot of history to Devil's Bridge, but we keep coming back for the waterfalls. It's absolutely stunning. So for anyone with any accessibility issues, this may not be the right place for you to go. There's a lot of stairs and some of which are incredibly steep.
Not to worry though, if you can't make it there, we're bringing you all the best views right here. We made our way back up to the top from where we started and rewarded ourselves with a cheeky lager in the local hotel. And while we were there, we came across this picture. Who'd have thought you could get all the way from Devil's Bridge to Istanbul? Well, you can do by starting your journey on the Vale of Rheidol Steam Railway. This little steam railway can take you all the way from Devil's Bridge to Aberystwyth, and then from Aberystwyth on to London, and then London to countries afar. I do love the little railways of Wales. They've got so much character, they're just so iconic. At the station there are some handy toilets and a little cafe as well to get a bite to eat. And just opposite we found this cheeky little chocolate shop as well. It's amazing. We then made our way back down the winding roads back to Clarych Bay. It was time to head to the beach for another dog walk. The next day we made our way further into the mountains. We headed towards a place called Machynlleth, into a little nearby village called Corris. Corris is an absolutely beautiful place, as you can see. It's so idyllic, and it's got another steam railway, would you believe it? The line originally closed back in 1948, but volunteers have been working hard to bring the railway back to life, and they're doing such an amazing job. The locomotive hauling today's train is actually a replica of one of the original trains. The original train now resides on a railway called the Talyllyn Railway. We've done a video about this, so we'll put a link at the end of the video so you can check it out. Although the dogs were a little hesitant, we boarded the train. We're so lucky this beautiful line has been brought back to life, at least partially anyway. They're working on extending even further. The line goes down the Dulles Valley and it's filled with beautiful scenery, as you can see. The next station, a little over a mile away from Corris station, is actually the engine sheds, and you are welcome to get off the train and have a wander around. They even do guided tours, so if you want to know the ins and outs, the history behind the railway, it's well worth a go. This is what happens if you're a naughty engine. Wow, that was a bit dark even for me. We soon headed back up the Dulles Valley, back up to Corris. Back at the station, there is a little shop where you can buy souvenirs to help support the railway, and they've even got this little museum as well, which is really nice. We then took a stroll through the village of Corris and found this beautiful little riverside walk. We then jumped back into the car and made our way through the valleys for more stunning scenery. When we got back, we went for a walk along Constitution Hill. The path takes you from Clarych Bay all the way into Aberystwyth. Aberystwyth is a bustling seaside town filled with lots of shops, cafes, pubs, restaurants, you name it, they've got it. As well as the regular brands that you see on the local high streets, they've also got lots of independents, such as this beautiful little bar called the Bank Vault. If you're into your ales and that kind of thing, this would be right up your street. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, we've done another Wales video before, so if you'd like to see what we got up to in that episode, why not click the link on the screen right now? And if you'd like more content like this, don't forget to like and share our content.